Joe McKenzie here, your watercolor coach. I just showed 4 values and colors that I'm going to use in order to paint a tree. The tree trunk is very, very dark. It's a very dark form that's in the foreground. And then in the background there are about 1,000,000 branches. So my goal here is to simplify whenever I can. And so I'm looking for value masses. And I'm using those first initial values that I showed you. I don't want to neutralize the paint. I don't want these different puddles of paint to mix into each other, because what I'll end up with is just a dark brown. And I don't want to do that. I want to use at least 3 or 4 colors to represent the dark masses. And so I'm constantly looking at the picture and trying to also remember that I haven't put any white out or anything else on the surface that's going to leave the white of the snow pure. So when I say keep the whites of your paper white, that's the challenge here. So I'm constantly thinking, leave the white, leave the white, leave the white, leave the white. Don't forget the white, don't forget the white, don't forget the white. It's just, which is mainly what I'm thinking in my head. Simplify, keep the white, look for value masses. All right, now I went and I dried it. I came back. I'm still working with those same 4 colors, but I'm darkening that mass of the tree again. And you'll see that what's below the first surface colors will show through. Every time you put another coat on something, it's going to dull it down, and I'm aware of that. So my head is thinking, preserve the white, preserve the white, preserve the white. Don't forget to keep brightness. Don't forget to keep colors separate. Look for masses, limited strokes. These are the things that are going on in my head. Way in the background, there was another dark value which showed some indistinguishable trees in the very back, and I thought that would be enough. I thought that that would be enough of a mass, but it wasn't. So I came back and I found 3. I cleaned my palette, found 3 more colors that are all mid-toned, and now what I'm trying to do is cut in, preserving the white, preserve the white, preserve the white. Not let these colors mix on the palette, but let them mix on the paper. And remembering, I'm constantly saying to myself, mid-tone, preserve the white, mid-tone, preserve the white, mid-tone, preserve the white. And I'm not feeling particularly successful, but very determined. So I'm plugging away at that, and now I'm thinking it's almost time to go and dry it again and evaluate where I am. All right, so mid-tones are in, my darks are in, and now I'm going to go and dry this and come back and see where I am and what I need to do. Okay, I'm back from drying the piece, and it's still feeling like that front tree trunk is not dark enough. It's still not as strong an element as I want it to be. So I'm putting another coat of that initial triad of ultramarine blue, alizarin crimson, and burnt sienna. Again, trying to think about limited strokes and preserving the white. And I'm thinking, oh boy, I'm starting to lose the white. Maybe I should have used white out, but I don't want to. I'm still pretty determined that if I can find the abstract forms, I'll be able to keep the painting simplified. And now I'm looking overall for unity. Looking for really reinforcing what are the dark elements, because I think I've got the midtones in. And there's the painting where I left it. I don't know, you could decide if I should have used white out or not. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again with white out, but I like the directness. So that's my painting for the day. Remember to keep the whites of your paper white and your paints wet, and please join me at joemckenzie.com, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.